Finally here tonight, a survivor's story. A 6-year-old boy who made it through a terrible accident had a dream come true today. This afternoon in Pennsylvania, Trenton and Robbie Buzard showed up for the wrestling meet of the year, Penn State versus Iowa. Wrestling roots run deep in this family.
I coached wrestling. I wrestled for 12 years. Wrestling is in our blood.
The Buzard family was forever changed on April 2nd, 2009, when a Chevy Cobalt was hit head-on by a drunk driver an hour outside Pittsburgh. The airbags never deployed. 73-year-old Esther Matthews and her 13-year-old granddaughter Grace Elliott were killed. The lone survivor was Trenton. He was only 11 months old, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. So who do you like now, the Steelers?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know that?
I don't know, I was just guessing. We first met Trenton last April. Even though his lungs have collapsed more than 20 times and his parents have lost track of how many surgeries he's been through, he fights. At 6, he wants to crawl anywhere he can. He wants to wrestle. His mom, Marie Buzard.
You can't tell a 6-year-old he can't do something. You know, he come home from school one day and he said, they sent home wrestling sign-up forms. Daddy, I want to sign up for wrestling. All my friends are going to wrestling practice tonight. And, you know, how do you tell him, you know, Trenton, you can't wrestle? We tell him, if he says he can't do something, we always say, Trenton, can't's not in your dictionary. We don't use that word in our house.
Today, as Trenton continues his years-long struggle, we helped him meet his heroes. He got to see Penn State wrestling coach Cale Sanderson and wrestler David Taylor.
It's great to meet you, Stan.
Trenton has taken his parents' advice to heart. Can't is not a word he considers.
He's got such upper body strength. At the age of 3, when I put him in the wrestling room, he could do more pull-ups than my 12-year-old.
Up and out, Jordan!
And though his parents know his life will never be the same, that doesn't mean it can't be full of moments like this.
Oh, yes, you got him snapped down.
When we're sitting here and we're yelling and screaming together and he's yelling at these guys and he's shaking hands and you just forget about everything.
Trenton's family accepted a settlement from GM that will ensure lifetime medical care. Any potential improvements in his condition will depend on advances in spinal cord research.